When it comes to AI models, one of the characteristics that distinguishes one model from another is the quality of the fine tuning. Now, the fine tuning is basically how the models are refined based on all of the data that it's been pre trained on. And here's a simple example of what that looks like across three models: ChatGPT, Claude, and Google Gemini. Now, I just entered XY and I entered this for each model. ChatGPT immediately asked me, could you clarify what you mean by XY? All right, good. Let's look at Claude. Claude said, you may have accidentally sent an incomplete message. What can I help you with today? It's asking me to provide more information. Now, in Google Gemini, same XY that I entered. Now, it does acknowledge that it looks like I may have sent a partial message or variable, but then it went on to explain to me what XY means in terms of mathematics and coordinates, geometry, and all of that. And it went on to give this entire explanation. Now, after it gave that explanation, it did come back and ask, was there a specific math problem or a different XY concept that I was thinking of? Now, why does that matter? This shows that the fine tuning of the models are different. We could see clearly that across ChatGPT and Claude that immediately it will ask you to provide more information, more context of what you're talking about. Now, Gemini also asked me to provide more context, but it also gave back some information that wasn't really relevant. Now, this is important to note because one aspect of how these models operate is that they operate on an autocomplete system. So think of them as a sophisticated autocomplete. So the same way that you have autocorrect or auto text on your phone, it's trying to predict the next possible outcome based on the information that you give it. So this is one example of what fine tuning looks like across AI models. So this is one thing to keep in mind when we're working with AI, that different models may respond differently. And we just have to keep that in mind when we're trying to get better results with AI.